Welcome back to another weekly market update. My name is Rhodes with Team CR Realty. Today is Wednesday, April 20th, 2022, and let's jump right into it. All right, so this week we have 5,216 active homes on the Phoenix market right now. Again, that is up from last week. Once again, last week it was just over the 5,000 mark, and right now we're at 5,216 homes. Again, in the past week, we've had 1,936 homes posted in the past week as active homes on the market. We've also had 1,166 homes go off the market, and that includes homes that have gone pending, under contract, accepting backups, contract contingent on buyer sale, as well as closed. So we've had a 770 home gain on the market from last week to now. Jumping right into it, I want to get back into the Cromford report, which we are finding data last week on. We get to see our supply index, our market index, as well as our demand index. Again, supply index 25 even, that's up from last week. The market index, it's 416. That's going to be down from last week. And then we have a demand index of 104.2. That's going to be down from last week as well. So we're seeing a trend. Last week it had the same trends as this week. We have supply index going up. So a little bit more supply on the market. Still ridiculously low, which is causing this market to be where it's at. Still a very high seller's market. I have a listing right now. You know, people are asking about it. It could go before it goes on the market. But we're going to go on to market just to try to get the best price for our client. But right now the supply is still very, very low. With that being said, the market index kind of shows you where we're at on a buyer's market or a seller's market. You can see still it's an incredible it's an incredible seller's market, at 416. Again, that range is going to be 90 to 110 as a kind of a neutral market, so we're not even close to being neutral. And then the demand, again, that's the interesting part. It's a neutral demand that we have right now at 104.2. You can see that the demand is not crazy, it's just the supply is crazy low. Another thing that I wanted to get into with the Cromford report was some other statistics and indicators that kind of show us where the market is going and where it's come from. So sales per month, we've had 9,448 homes sell in the last month. That's up from 9,017 homes from last month to the month before, and then that's up from 7,832 homes from January in the sales per month. So this is actually good news because we're seeing sales per month go up. So people are getting into homes. People are buying homes. They're finding it. It's a little bit less competitive than it was like 3 months ago. Homes aren't going to be getting 35 offers, 40 offers on the home anymore. If it's reasonably priced, it'll probably gain some attention, get a half a dozen offers, something like that, but you can still find the ability to stick out and be the best offer within those offers. Another statistic I want to talk about is the monthly sales dollar per square feet. And so right now we're sitting at $295.71, so $295.71 a square foot in this market, up from $237.72 from last year. So you can really see how much the market has appreciated as a whole, and how much more expensive it is right now, and why people are having that battle of am I going to rent or am I going to buy? Because it's a lot more expensive. Interest rates have gone up like crazy. One of my lenders that I'm talking to just quoted me around like a 5.825, somewhere around that. And again, that's up from last week. I think I was talking about like a 5.5%. So interest rates continue to rise. Home values continue to go up because there's nothing on the market. We're still in a seller's market. So we'll see. I'm very interested to seeing how high these interest rates will get, and when that's really going to curb people from buying real estate. And last but not least, today we're going to be talking about renting and why it has an effect, and a large effect, on this specific market here in Phoenix. So as I was talking about before in a few other of my videos, there's a lot of investors buying up homes in the Phoenix market. It's about a third of the homes are being sold to investors. So that's a large chunk, a whole 33.3% of the homes being sold here in the Phoenix metropolitan area are being sold to investors. And rentals in the past 4 weeks have gone up. Rental listings, so the number of rentals on the market, have gone up 34% in the past 4 weeks. And so in basic economics, what does that mean? It means that the supply is going up. It will satisfy what the demand has. So with that being said, investors are now going to be looking at the Phoenix metropolitan area as like, oh, this is great. It's been great. It's been a hedge against inflation. It's, rental prices have gone up tremendously. It's been so competitive within the rental scene. Now what we're seeing is a lot more supply. So with that being said, I'm interested to see in the next couple of weeks where the rental market's going to be, specifically listing prices. Are they going to be able to continue to go up? Are prices going to be continue to go up, or are they going to start to plateau? So that's something that I'm interested in seeing in the next few weeks. Again, these investors are not only looking for cash flow. Some investors, like these huge institutions, are looking to park their money in a hedge against inflation because inflation is, again, at an all-time high. Again, what we talked about last week, I'll link that below, but we talked about inflation and what causes that. All right, that is all that we have for today. I'm so glad that you could join me on this week's market update. Today is, again, Wednesday, April 20th, 2022. And if you have any comments, any questions, please don't hesitate to post them down in the comment section below. I love that. I'd love to answer any of your questions that you might have. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you again next week. Thank you.